Today's podcast is brought to you by Audible.com. Get a free audiobook download and 30-day free trial at www.audibletrial.com/TWPOD. I'm reading 50 Shades of Grey. It's full of a lot of really good ideas, if you know what I mean. Again, get your free audiobook trial at audibletrial.com/TWPOD.
I really enjoy the feeling of buying new notebooks, although this year I didn't on purpose because I figured I wasn't going to fucking use them because my job provides me with shit. So I had to tell myself to not do that this year.
But there's like cute stuff, like for
There's
women,
always
especially
cute
like
shit.
desk work. Yeah, like your job has bullshit that it provides, but
Okay.
So yeah, like you go to freaking like every store, every every store you walk into that's cutesy stuff. Like you're gonna find like a cute agenda or a cute desk calendar. Oh, I need that. Maybe you don't need that, but you get it because we're talking about back to school, but we're all not going back to school.
That's
true.
I mean, the hot girl at work has such a cute desk. I see it every time I have to go talk to her. She has her calendar on the wall, and it's actually it's so fucking cute. It has like gold polka dots on the side, and I really love it. It's so cute.
Yeah, like I think you should also decorate your space the way you want it. So I mean, adults are still going to that Office Depot on the first.
I think it depends on how much room you have, because at my actual desk, I don't have that much room. I have two monitors. I have the computer on my desk, and I have a whole bunch of crap that's not even mine.
I went ham on my cube because I have the cubicle and then I have the little.
I can't decorate my place because it's the front desk and you can't do that, and it's unacceptable. So
I just got sparkly pens, not that write sparkly, but that physically are sparkly. So I'm going to take those to work, just so I have something happier than their black pens. Yeah.
So, yeah.
Even the gay ones.
Welcome to the Tastefully Weird podcast, guys. I'm Ellie.
I'm Flatey.
and Silvana.
And it's Christina.
And today we're going to be talking about back to school, obviously, is what we've been talking about in this intro. So, like different stories from school, since we're not in school anymore. So.
No, we don't.
I'm technically in school, but it's online. So.
Well, but you're going for your master's. It's not
I don't experience that back to school feeling.
Yeah,
I don't.
You don't go get a new notebook anytime you start a new class.
No, it's all online.
So you don't need a notebook.
You write papers. Is all you do in the master's program.
Oh, girl, I don't know. I don't have my master's.
That's all you do. I don't have my master's either. I'm working on getting it.
Mm-hmm. I'm not doing that. I don't need a master's.
Yeah, you basically, unless you have like an agenda or something, you don't really do anything like physical.
But yeah, we're gonna talk about stories, crazy things, silly stories from school.
Embarrassing
crazy
stories.
things.
Reminisce a little bit.
Yeah.
About stuff. I know that Christina was talking about demons in hallways a little bit ago, and she was trying to think of stories to talk about. So let's start with that one.
Yeah, I was actually interested
because that's a little creepy as hell.
It's a little creepy. Okay, so I was in chorus through through all of my school experience. And in middle school, they had just built a brand new building. The brand new building had a single staircase that was enclosed. And my best friend...
I already don't like that.
It was 2 floors. There was no way... Like, it wasn't like 5 floors. No. It was 2 floors. And it had doors on either side of the floors. That was it. It wasn't anything crazy. My best friend was friends with real crazy people in middle school. And she would hang out with them after school. And every day I would get a call about how something crazier happened. There was a girl who was also in chorus with us that was convinced that at the bottom of the staircase, it was the portal to hell.
Ooh.
What?
I'm not even joking.
Was this girl sane? No, clearly not. Clearly not. Why am I even
she thought it was the Hellmouth. Like
no.
I mean, there are some hellmouths here. in Miami. So
Those are usually people, though.
yes.
No, but she went as far as to try and like have like a sacrifice and
What?
Yeah.
Was she a Satanist?
girl, I don't know.
How did she dress?
If I'm not mistaken, actually in all black.
Oh, yeah, you can't trust people who dress in all black.
I enjoy dressing in all black.
Hey, was that to me?
Yes.
I only wear blacks,
Yeah.
like my soul.
As she says as she's wearing purple today.
I
Yeah.
know, you look so great in color.
Ugh.
Color? What color?
White and purple.
We all wear a lot of black, but I don't know what possessed her to think that the bottom of the staircase was the Hellmouth. It was my best friend, the girl who thought it was a Hellmouth, and a different girl in the chorus class, and they would hang out after school. And Chelsea would call me and would be like, "This is what happened today." They would. The girl that thought it was the Hellmouth would throw herself against the floor and the wall.
No.
Yeah, because she thought it was possessed. I'm not even joking.
Like that she was possessed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like this was a thing, and she would bring stuff to feed to whatever demon was down there, and like
okay, scratch
She
that.
would bring stuff to
Yeah,
feed to
what
the
did she
invisible
bring?
demon.
I'm trying to. What did she feed this
Fucking
demon?
public school, dude.
Was that public school?
yes, I'm sorry, I'm not fancy like a 3AU and went to fucking
No.
private school and shit.
I'm just asking.
Yeah, it was fucking
because
public
usually
school.
that shit happens in private school. With
No,
demons.
I went to South Miami.
I don't need to know. That's why
The one with the cobra?
Yeah, that was my high school. We were the Bobcats in middle school, though.
Oh, okay.
Meow.
Meow. So again, what food do you feed a demon?
I think they were what the.
If it was Publix cookies, I wish I was a demon.
So I love the Publix cookies. Those can possess me anytime.
Oh, yeah.
Little shortbread with
Shut up, Publix cookies.
Publix. You want to send us some cookies? Do it. The shortbread cookies with the raspberry crap in the middle.
I like
Oh,
those.
Jammy Dodgers?
No, I think
No.
she means the one from Pepperidge Farm,
I think so.
the strawberry top.
Those are
one.
like the cheap, like abuela cookies, the ones my grandma would have, and I'd be like, ugh.
You don't
Really?
like the abuela cookies?
No, I
the
like-
one in the blue tin that's always like
Those are
knitting?
Oh, no,
different.
no.
okay.
Those are
Not-
completely
those are-
different.
Yeah, those are
different.
entirely different. What she's talking about though are the ones that Abuela has actually in the cupboard that aren't knitting shit inside of it.
Oh.
They're like her fancy cookies. She eats after dinner. She eats 2 of them. Or she eats them right before she goes to bed because she has some warm milk in those
Because
cookies.
she has diabetes,
That
so she
is
has
the
to.
life.
Diabetes.
Shout out to diabetes.
Shout out to diabetes.
Diabetes.
Does anyone have some crazy stories? Because I can keep going.
Oh, please.
Yeah, please keep going. Like,
Because I like this demon story.
It's
Oh no, it's stuff.
Did she
other
start? Wait a minute. Did she start like a little cult of demon believers?
It was the 3 of them. They were the cult.
No, but was there more?
No, it was the 3 of them.
why
The
didn't
demon
this
trio.
was this written in the newspaper, like the school newspaper or anything?
No.
South Miami High School. Demons from hell rain the hallways.
No, it was. I'm still trying to figure out why Chelsea hung out with her, other than the fact that she too liked to wear black.
Did Chelsea believe that there were demons in the bottom of the fucking stairwell?
Not that she told me.
She probably did. She probably was like, I totally believe you guys, but I gotta tell my friend because I want to look cool for her that they're not real and you guys are crazy.
I mean, she hung out with 2 people that were basically sunshine at the time. I'm no longer sunshine, but it was me and Adriana, and Adriana is a literal ball of sunshine. She's always happy.
Well,
Which is why I didn't understand it, but that was just me.
I know that Flady probably has like some dick stories from his all boys school.
Well, thanks.
Not that you like dick, but they're your boys, so everyone pulls out a dick.
I mean, all guy schools, what do you get? I mean, everyone
Dicks.
farts in the class. It's a disturbance, but who cares? You know, like that's it. We just do it. But I'm not going to touch base on any all boy high school stuff. This actually goes back to middle school.
Oh.
Middle school is where my body's growing.
And changing.
I was in a gymnastics school. So
That's actually pretty cool. I like
it
Yeah,
was
it's cool.
phenomenal. It was awesome. So it was like first period Spanish, second period English. Then you go to gymnastics, you learn whatever, you come back.
Tumbling.
Yeah, tumbling and pommel horse and the floor and all that. So
That's fucking cool.
no, it was a whole lot of fun. It's just the boys had to wear, the girls had to wear like unitards. The boys had to wear similar things, like tight.
Like the wrestler outfit?
Yeah, kind of like the wrestler outfit, but with a tighter like shorts to go over
Tighter?
that. Yeah, even tighter. Like
Jeez.
they're super tight. So with my body growing and then random boners happening,
Oh.
it was really weird for me because this
No.
is the time of
Is this
age.
the high school story of you?
This is middle.
I mean,
this
middle
is
school story?
elementary school.
Elementary.
Sorry,
Oh, okay.
elementary. This was first grade
Okay.
and kindergarten.
You got boners in kindergarten?
That's what I was scared, dude. I had no idea what was going on.
Were you the only one getting boners?
I'm sure
Apparently.
it happened to everybody.
Yeah, it's just sporadic. It's not like I controlled it or anything. It was just
Well,
what happened.
I don't think you can control
Yeah.
a boner.
Well, yeah. I mean, it takes skill. But either way,
I thank God I'm a woman.
it's just
Thank God.
if like I know when I get them, and then we're doing like straddles on the
Oh,
floor,
God.
and then like the instructors are looking.
Oh.
Were the instructors female or male?
They could be either or, but mainly female, and then like you really could tell from their eyes because they're like they would have been our age at this point, so it's just like great.
Oh, there
but-
goes Anthony with his little boner again.
But did you feel like something was wrong?
Control that. I'm sorry. I was just a little girl at that little point.
But were you like did you think that something was bad, like wrong, or
It's
Either-
just like
You just didn't know what was happening.
I would feel what's happening because it's like it gets very hard, and then like you can't like it's like God damn it, it's here again. So I gotta like think of
But
like
why would
flowers
that make
blooming
you
or
embarrassed,
something.
though?
Why would you
If you
think
didn't
the
know what it
flowers
was?
blooming? That's
For some reason, I thought about Bugadelias blooming, and it will go away.
What?
Yeah.
What?
That was
you were
like
little?
my trick when I was little. When like I'll get my mind away from everything and just think about that, and then it stopped.
Like constantly trying to battle the boners.
Yeah, it was so. Tell you, man, for a 7-year-old kid,
I didn't
was freaking rough.
notice the struggles of all 7-year-olds when I was in elementary
I didn't notice
school.
them either.
Yeah.
I don't know. Oh, well, speaking of boners, I have a story of a boner. And
You
I
have a
don't-
boner story?
yeah, I
Oh,
have
you
a boner
have a
story.
boner story.
You know the boner story because you went to my high school.
Yes.
Okay, so it was in 9th grade, and my friend who I lost touch with, but I love him, and I was thinking about him the other day, and I was like, I want to hang out with him again. Anyway, I'm going to tell him to listen to this podcast because he'll probably laugh because I think this was like a shining moment of his year. So he found Viagra in his mom's
Oh, God.
like
Drawer?
drug thing, like the bathroom sink thing. What is that called?
Oh, the pill cabinet.
That cabinet.
Medicine
so
cabinet.
medicine cabinet. Thank
Pill
you.
cabinet.
Pill cabinet. So he found like a bottle of Viagra. I guess it was left over by his mom's boyfriend. And he brought some to school, and he hated this one kid, and I forgot what the kid's name was.
Milton.
Yeah, I didn't want to say his name, but
The non-Milton.
He's
Not
never
Milton.
gonna listen to this.
oh yeah,
dude.
well the fucker's name was Milton. So he brought them over. He crushed them up, and he's like, I'm gonna put it in his drink. Watch. So he put it in his fucking drink, and then the kid started drinking it, and then he's like, "There's something in my drink. What happened?" Because everybody was laughing because everybody knew what was going on. And then they were like, "Don't drink it, man. It has it has Viagra in it. Don't drink it." It was just like a little prank, whatever. And he's like, "Oh, it does," and he drank it, like knowing that it had Viagra in it. He was like, "Watch me drink all of it," and he fucking drank it all. Okay. And then we went to French. Was it French class? Was it religion class?
I don't know what. I don't think we were in the same
Dude, you could get in
class.
serious trouble. Like doing
I
something
didn't.
Like that.
I didn't do it.
I didn't. Well, obviously, I'm saying like a person could get in serious trouble.
I just remember.
Oh
like,
no!
drugging
Of
up
course,
another
that's a
kid.
fucking horrible thing. But the thing is, he was like,
like
he
knowingly
just wanted.
Yeah, exactly.
He just wanted the.
Yeah.
He just wanted the. Oh, there's something in my drink. Ha ha ha! Throw it away.
Right.
Not
And then he knowingly drank it.
knowingly. He was like,
yeah.
no, fuck it, I'm gonna drink it. And then he drank
He
it.
wanted a hard on for 4 hours.
No, but he didn't know. We didn't know if he was gonna get a hard on because we were just like, oh, there's no way because he's drinking it with soda. There's no. We were like, nah,
What?
there's no way.
That's stupid to think.
Whatever. We were just like, it's not gonna work. Like, you gotta. I don't know. We were stupid, so it's whatever. I didn't do it, but they were like, it's not gonna happen. So he drank it. We did the whole class, and then this kid just started to move his book over his onto his dick, and we were like, Milton, did it work? And he's like, yeah, it's working right now. And we were like, no. And then class was dismissed, and he just sat there and he didn't move at all. And then the teacher was like, you need to go. You need to get up from. You got to go to your next class. And he's like, I can't move.
Somebody give the guy a bone.
And then she's like, why can't you move? And he's like, I can't move. And then she's like, why? What's going on? Are you okay? And then he moved the book and he showed her. He had a bonesy. And then she's like, you need to go to the office. And then he went to he got dismissed from school
For a boner?
No, like he had
My parents had to pick him up.
Yeah.
With a boner.
Yeah.
Oh no.
He told, like, the thing is, this kid, like, I wasn't in his classes. I was only in the lunch period where it happened, and like I heard all the stories from everybody talking about it. But yeah, he was like flaunting it everywhere. Like he was telling people, I just took Viagra. And then from what I understood, he was sent to the clinic, and then like they whatever, the principal got, like, he heard about it, and then they're the ones that are like, okay, like they did send him home. But the next, like when he came back to school, he was still flaunting it. He was like making fun of it. He was like, haha, I got a boner for this long. So it was like he was proud of it. So then it wasn't as funny because he was proud of it.
Yeah, I know.
He
was a douchebag. That guy was a douchebag. So I thought, I don't know.
He was like
He's like, we were like, how long did it last you? And he's like, until like 7 at night. And we were like cracking up because it was just like,
yeah.
If it lasts for more than 4 hours, that can actually fuck up your function.
We understand that, but he didn't give a shit.
I meant for him.
He probably spanked it the whole night. Is what he did.
I saw that kid at church with his mom and his little brother once, and they were all matching in cargo shorts.
Oh, gross!
And that was way after the fact. That was like 2 years later when he wasn't at school anymore.
Oh, gross!
Which, yeah, he ended up going to a different school
because people was it because people were making fun of him?
No, he was still friends. Like, yeah, he was normal with everyone. Didn't really. It was just something that people talked about.
Yeah, but that day was funny.
That day was funny. I didn't believe it because I didn't see the actual boner, but
it was pretty raging.
Raging bone.
It was like he was wearing those pleat pants that we had to wear, and it was TPing it real hard. It was funny.
That's terrible.
It was funny.
In high school, I guess, like. I guess I have a couple stories, but like in high school, one of probably the craziest thing that happened was a senior prank, which was basically, it was a normal day. I was in student government, so I was like, running the fucking place, like, fuck you, I'm the law. I do whatever I want. But, yeah, so like we were planning out prom and everything was going well. We're like, oh, what are we gonna do for the senior prank? And then these motherfuckers, they took it upon themselves to do something. So the last period of the fucking day, all the teachers are called out, like, by the principal. They're like, all the senior teachers, like, get out of here, like, come with me. So, like, we're all, like, in the class, like, what's going on? And then the teacher comes back in, and she's like, you guys, whoever did what they did in the bathroom needs to admit. And everybody's like, what are you talking about? And she's like, somebody wrote seniors rule and shit on the wall in the boys' bathroom. And she said shit because she was like, yeah. And then everybody started fucking breaking out in laughter. And some people, like me and my best friend and like the people in student government, we're fucking pissed. Like, we just were like, this is going to be bad because we were planning cool stuff out. And like these motherfuckers stole our sunshine and they put our names on something that like hello, the senior class didn't agree to this. It was just these fucking bastards. So I was pissed. So me and my best friend, she was the president, we went fucking marching to every one of those fucking senior classes. And we're like, who the fuck did this? And we were pissed off, dude. Everybody's like, damn, Silvana, we've never seen you like this before. I was like, you better fucking admit to me. Guess what? Those motherfuckers didn't admit who it was, even though it was on the cameras. And they got in trouble. They weren't allowed to go to like some events.
Wasn't it the juniors?
No, it was the seniors. And then later I found out from one of my friends who got told it was exactly who this is suspected it was. This fucking little asshole. And he never got in trouble for it. Fuck you. If I see you, dude.
I would have made fun of that dude for having poo-poo hands.
He used somebody else's shit.
Ew!
He picked
Sorry,
it up.
I just probably ruined people's heads.
He picked it up with this kid, Justin, he shat in the toilet. And then they got it with a paper. They said it was with paper towels. They got it with paper towels.
Yeah,
the
right.
dookie, and then they wrote it.
Why would you write in Dookie?
But yeah, if I see this motherfucker, I
Shit
know
will
your
hit the
fucking
fan.
name. I swear to gosh.
You have poop hands too. Fuck
I'm gonna
you.
fucking blow your fucking face off, dude. That's it.
But weren't you guys gonna all come in like banana suits or some shit like that?
No. That was like Pierre saying that because he owned a banana suit, so he used any excuse.
That's
the
true.
banana
No,
suit on.
my family only knew him as the kid in the banana suit.
Yeah, that's
He
true.
came in a banana suit to we were seniors, were yellow for color day or something, and
Came
we
in a
all wore
banana?
yellow, and he came in a banana suit. Pierre, you know what I'm talking about. But
So in going on with this, in an all-guy school, catch this. We will do this thing called nut checking, where we will catch each other by surprise and just get a little fist and whack each other in the nuts.
little
And
fist.
it's all fun and games
You gotta check your nuts, man.
until a certain point where this guy got nut checked so hard he had to go to the hospital and he lost a nut.
Jesus.
And we had to replace it with steel. And his gamer tag, by the way, in Xbox is Balls of Steel, which is amazing.
At least
They
he
literally
owned up to it.
replaced his balls with a ball of steel.
Yes. And
That's
so
interesting.
this is because it was such a serious action that just happened. We had to have a full entire school assembly where the deputy principal had to get out there and be like, there has been a large outbreak of nut checking, basically. And
Did he
everyone
say
is-
outbreak?
and everyone is like laughing their ass off. But like they're like, we are serious. You cannot touch each other in the nuts.
An all dude school's
know.
fucking hilarious.
Yeah, that's got to be like in the handbook now.
Yeah,
Like, no-
it definitely is.
No nut checking.
I'm sure it's in quotations. Like no touching of the penile region. Of
We had nut checking. We also had brow checks where you would just take your 4 fingers and just scoop a tit.
Oh no, that's called bean dipping.
Oh, we didn't call it
Bean
dip.
dip.
It's called bean dipping, and I mean,
We
didn't
do
call
that
it
too.
that.
try to do it in our school, but obviously there's not really.
Well, yeah, we
I know.
do it to the dudes.
Yeah.
We do. Yeah, that was the same.
Guys would bean dip each other's
We'll
tits.
still say no, not dicks. What the hell you think,
Bean dip.
We would also
bro? I mean, touching each other's balls—that's one thing, but we don't touch each other's dicks. Okay.
Oh, excuse me.
How
would
the
do-
fuck do you find the difference?
We would also
Like,
do.
I know the difference, but when they're in pants, what the fuck is the difference?
You go more under, like you scoop. You know.
Yeah, do the scoop.
And also we would do like credit card. So you
Oh,
get
credit card.
like a thing and put it in between the butt cheeks.
We did that.
Mm-hmm.
So
There was also because we had this bombing ass store in our school, but they shut it down for candy. And after they shut it down, we had those people who come in duffel bags and sell candy, kind of like a little drug dealer type of way. Where
That's
like
definitely a drug dealer.
my man was Perone, and he sold me Gush Gush. He's a pack of Gushers, basically. I asked for some of them, and
Would you say it, gush gush?
Dunkaroos and Gush Gush.
Those are all basically things he got from bulk and Costco.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they make he bought a guitar based
Off the money?
Yeah, off the money that he profited off
Wow.
the selling Cheez-Its, Dunkaroos, and Gush Gush.
But
Smart
wasn't
guy.
your school like unlimited food?
But not candy.
Oh.
Yeah, they in Catholic schools, like,
Yeah.
they're a little pretty strict with that.
Lunch, yeah, we had a buffet and lunch, but yeah, they were very strict on candy.
Dessert would be like flan, right?
Arroz con leche,
Yeah, that's what we had.
banana pudding, and flan. Yeah, it's like stuff like that. And there was like ice cream, but I never get the ice cream.
Yeah, we had. Well, actually, no. We Archbishop had like candy, ice cream bars. And
Fucking private school.
another thing that we would do is we would in middle school, really, or no, in high school too. For PE, the PE pants, we would we'd call it shanking. Which shanking is like stabbing someone, but we would call shanking when we
You'd pants
pull
somebody.
down somebody's pants. Yeah,
You'd pants them.
everybody called it shanking for some reason.
Yeah, I don't know why.
It's a Kendall thing, I guess. A Kendall is a
No, that was
It's
a
a
thing
pretty-
in our
pretty-
that was a thing in our school too.
That was
maybe
not-
it's all over
Our school was pretty like
terrible.
no.
which
I mean,
school?
it's very
Belen. Oh, sorry. Cut that
yeah,
out.
yeah. The all boys school I went to is, I mean, it's pretty carefree. We all were very comfortable with our sexuality, which was fantastic.
You're a bunch of dudes.
No,
Dudes are
It's
always-
entirely different
They're
than
automatically comfortable with their sexuality.
Question.
I was closeted the entire time in high school because I was terrified.
Question, and this is a real stupid question I'm about to ask, but I gotta ask it. Since it's an all boys school and you all take shits all the time, is it like an extra large boys bathroom or just like a regular?
No, it was a medium size. Like it was a pretty decent
Okay.
size.
So
That's all
did
I
you
wanted
have
to
like
know.
did you have what about for locker room? There was no female locker room.
No, there was no female.
It was
locker
just
room.
called the locker room, not the men's locker room. It was just
Right,
the locker
and
room.
that place
dude.
was stinky as hell.
I can imagine.
Because all the
All
football
locker rooms are
players
terrible.
keep their equipment and stuff.
Oh, God.
stuck in there. So all that sweat every single day, and then the showers, and it's like no. So me
That
personally,
sounds like
during that age,
death.
I was one of those that did not like to do my business in public bathrooms, like number two business, until I got out of my way and found the one restroom that is completely secluded. It was my secret, like place, like the throne, basically.
Watch the throne.
Yes,
where
and
I
it was
shit.
actually inside the brand, like in the arts department, which I was there most of the time. It was inside the theater, and it was for some reason they kept the theater open, so I just went in and
Those things are always open.
yeah, no one's around,
Never.
and I got to go and do
Number 2.
lovely peace and quiet business in that room.
I think I would only shit in high school, even in middle school, if I felt sick and I had to do diarrhea, like really bad. Like I had to run to the bathroom and do it. I wouldn't shit at school.
Yeah, me neither.
Ever. Like never in middle school. In college, yeah, because it would be. I would already know if a bathroom is secluded. I would go, but no, not in middle school or high school.
I wouldn't. Yeah, no. And my bathrooms were fucking terrible though. There was one bathroom that I would go to, and that was because it was in the new building. And depending on the floor you're in, there was less people, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
But the new buildings actually had nice bathrooms. Like they didn't smell like crap. The school that I went to was built. My mother graduated from there.
Right.
Like it's real fucking old. But for whatever reason, the bathroom right next to the band room, which is the one I was always in, not the band room, but the music area, was always packed, and it always, even when we were there at 5 a.m. to go to a competition, it always smelled like gas
No,
at
dude.
all times. It was terrible.
Permanent ass stink.
Yeah, and I had to change in there. I ended up stop changing in. I ended up not changing in there anymore, and I changed in one of the practice rooms because I was like, "Fuck it! If someone's gonna walk in on me, at least I don't smell like gas."
Yeah, that's good.
It would like stick to me after like to games and stuff. It was
Ew,
terrible.
dude.
Let me ask you, because coming from pretty much my entire life, I was a Catholic school kid. So I always wondered, like, if in movies, if it was the same in public schools, like how it was in the movies, like the
People with, like, cigarettes and stuff?
No. Like in the hallways, it was really packed. Was it always really? Packed?
It was terribly packed.
It was super packed.
I
went to both, guys, just so you know.
in high school, if I didn't, depending on where my class was, I had one class. What year was this? I think it was my 11th grade year. I had a class. I had to go from the old building, the second floor of the old building, to the second floor of the new building. And it's not like they give you extra time.
How much time did you have?
Maybe 5 minutes.
Oh,
Yeah, it's 5 minutes in between.
Yeah.
We had 7 minutes.
Oh, lucky you.
And there was empty hallways.
No, there was no fucking empty hallways.
I
I had to basically sprint from one building down the stairs, up the other stairs, and just make it to class. And
Sprint.
I
Oh
ran
my
the
god!
entire
I
time.
just imagine
Yeah.
like
from one side, like if
Yeah.
I had a class on the other side of the school, forget it. I was late.
Yeah.
It took me at least 10 minutes to get over there.
Jeez.
And they only give you 5 minutes, and it's like way too overcrowded. And
If you don't,
It's-
if not only that, but people like even now in malls, they like to stop in the middle of the fucking hallway for no apparent reason.
Yeah,
like
everywhere.
I know that's your friend, but move off to the side so that I can fucking walk past you.
they
I
make,
ended
like,
up
a fucking
getting
circle, and then they just stand there, and then
Yeah.
everybody does that weird shuffle around the people.
Yeah, I ended up learning how to get in and out of crowds real quick. Not only am I short, but I'll fucking elbow you and move you the fuck out of the way.
Oh my god! So violent.
I couldn't. Okay, for the first 2 years of high school, thank God my brother was there because I couldn't get my own food. There was no way I could do that because they would literally push me out of the way.
Oh, yeah.
And were there like jocks and like all the
Oh yeah,
all
yeah.
The
there
groups?
was all the cliques, and I stuck with my people, which were the chorus people. My first year was really really nice because I went through 4 chorus, and then I fucking hated it because my teacher left. But I would sit with them at lunch. I had my own little group,
Yeah, like
and
the
yeah.
table that you.
Oh no, we didn't. We were allowed to eat literally anywhere on campus. My ninth grade year, even outside in the front. The seniors, I think that year they could leave for the lunch hour, and then they finally stopped that. But we were allowed to sit on the front lawn, and then my 10th grade year, my chorus teacher left to a different school. They stopped letting us sit literally anywhere we wanted. We could either eat outside or in the cafeteria, nowhere else. They implemented. They stopped serving us something. It was
Alcohol.
No, they stopped
fucking
when
wish.
I went there. They had stopped giving sodas. Like you weren't allowed to have soda at school. It was just like
Oh no,
milk.
that happened like my ninth. Jesus Christ, my 12th grade year.
We had
No, that
machines.
because the thing is, in my school's the biggest school or was the biggest school in Miami, so they would try out everything at my school first,
And then do it to everybody
and then
else.
do it to everybody else. So the first thing that they did was uniforms
Yep.
for high school at my school first, and then they implemented it everywhere else. They took away all of the like privileges of like eating outside and all that stuff at my school first, and then they implemented it everywhere else because like we couldn't do that in our school.
My fucking 12th grade year was the year that they decided, oh look guys, we're gonna give you guys uniforms, and I was so pissed.
I like
it's
uniforms.
my
I
12th
fucking love it.
No, man, it's my 12th grade year. I want to actually wear what the fuck I want to wear. Like, I stayed with... I never actually got one... you know how they send you to
Demerit?
CSI? Yeah, it's demerit.
No, CSI is what they call it
Yeah.
here. I don't know what the fuck it stands for.
I have no fucking idea. But I never... Like, I stayed within dress code, so it wasn't really... T-shirts and jeans. I was real fucking simple. But no. Even the seniors had to fucking wear uniforms. Fuck you guys.
Speaking of uniforms, I have one little quick story from middle school. It's really gross, but like, I had just gotten my doggy Scarlet. She was my first dog. Now she's 14. But yeah, I think it was like 6th or 7th grade. But we had to change into our like church uniform on Wednesdays. So it was like a
What's
white
a church
shirt.
uniform?
Oh,
It was a white
it's more
shirt with a
like-
little
yeah,
tie, and
It's like fancier.
yeah, it's fancier. So like my mom would wash my clothes and stuff, so I wouldn't even really do that at the time. And I guess like that day I had it. I just picked whatever was in my like hamper. I was like, fuck it, I forgot that I have to wear this, so I wore it. And then I went to school, and then we were walking to the church, and then some girl like tapped me on the shoulder. She's like, Solana, I think you have like orange juice on the back of your shirt. And I was like, And I immediately like, ugh, I lit up and I realized because I had been smelling piss and Scarlett had the tendency to piss on stuff. So she pissed and the whole time I was like super self-conscious, like, oh fuck, I smell like piss. I smell like dog piss. And then like I could tell like people knew. I was like, and when I was like, oh no, it must be like chalk or something. It's chalk. And then so when I was luckily that day we had to change out for PE. So when I was changing, I looked at the shirt and you can see like the dark line on the outside of like the piss, and then the inside was all like light yellow. So it was my entire back. And I was walking around like that, and I didn't even have a sweater or anything to wear. But yeah, luckily I got to change into my PE uniform. And I was like, oh yeah, it was just chalk. So, yeah, I don't know how that happened. People believed me, so yeah, that was embarrassing. And I made sure that shit didn't happen again, dude. That was fucking so embarrassing.
That's terrible.
Dogs. Yeah, I don't know, but yeah, that was kind of traumatizing. But I don't know if you guys have any stories like that.
I don't have anything like that. I have people deciding overnight to not be my friend.
Oh no, that didn't.
I think we all have those.
Not in middle.
You mean
school.
one of these the finger things where they like
No.
really fast?
I'm talking about how I had a small group of friends. It was me, and two other people, and we had a it wasn't a burn book, but it was like half diary, half where we write to each other.
Then in high school.
Oh,
This is in
no.
high school.
Damn, I would imagine like elementary school. But yeah, no, because
We didn't have a whole lot of classes together, so we would pass it between us.
Oh, okay. Not
Um,
notes. This was like an actual book that you would pass around.
yeah, it was like the marble notebooks
Oh, okay.
that we would pass to each other
Slam
in between.
book.
No, because we didn't talk about anyone else. We talked to each other,
I feel like we kind of did that too, actually. Yeah, maybe.
but
in
it was
middle school.
passed between three of us.
Mhm.
Literally.
Group chat.
It was the old form of group chatting. Literally overnight, all of the stuff that I had done, anyone that I had dated, anyone that I had even liked, everyone knew that was in the larger group. That was like 10 of us. And I would walk around school and I could feel them all watching me. And I stopped talking to them that day. And I went and tried out for color guard, actually. Then I just stopped talking to them entirely.
Wow, that's really shitty.
It was like a nightmare, and thank God it was like the last 2 weeks of school. It was a fucking nightmare, though.
So they just decided to be assholes?
I don't know what triggered it because I never asked. I was like, oh, you know. And oh, wait, you know too. Oh, there's a third person they know. I don't know why. I don't know how they found out. I don't know anything. I stopped talking to them. I never even asked the girl that was supposed to be my best friend that I had known her even since elementary school. I didn't even ask her.
So you chose to get out.
Yeah, because there was no way I was going to stick around with all of them knowing. It was also I started talking to the first girl that I ever started talking to. Not that anything ever happened to her.
You're gay?
Wait, what?
Wait,
Are you sure?
Christina.
I said this earlier in the podcast that I'm homo.
Oh, shit, dude.
Y'all
They
didn't catch it?
specify exactly what had happened.
Are you homo?
Yes, a little bit. No, I'm a huge homo. It was the first girl that I'd ever started talking to, and everyone knew everything, and I was just like, oh my fucking God, what the fuck is happening? And I just was like, nope, I'm gonna remove myself from this situation, and literally just left.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah,
That's crazy.
no one else has those?
I mean,
You mean
I mean-
bullying stories? Yes, I do, but
in middle
it's a different
school-
podcast.
In middle school, me and this girl, we were pretty good friends in 6th grade, and she was one of my first friends, and we had this weird connection where we found out that we would like secretly like stuff in the back of our closet that we would like write letters to God. It'd be like little wish prayers, and it's because at that time we were reading like, "Are you there, God? It's me, Margaret," and like I really wanted my period, so like I super identified with that book. That was a perfect book to be reading at the time. So I would fucking write letters to God. She would do it too, so we bonded, and then we started writing letters to God, and we'd switch them, see what we were writing.
Mm-hmm.
And then, oh my gosh, the teacher, she saw, like, she's like, what are you guys passing around? And she got it, and she's like, she looked at us and she was like, who wrote this? And then the other girl took the fall for it, and she ended up like they had to put her in like with a psychologist and stuff.
Why?
Because I don't know. Because the thing is, hers were deeper than mine. Mine was like, please, I want my period. Like, I want a boyfriend. Like hers were like, I wish my parents were still together. Like, I don't know if I want to live and stuff.
Oh my
like that.
god!
So
Holy
hers,
shit!
yeah. So and I was like, oh fuck. But we would write them like in like dialogue form on them. So I would write something, she would write something. So they didn't really know who was writing it. So yeah.
So
but,
they probably thought that not only did she have two personalities, but
yeah.
Jesus.
So yeah, it was pretty crazy. But yeah,
my
I was a
God.
weird child. I would also. My closet contained really weird stuff. I had like pictures of like all the dudes that I liked, those letters and stuffed in the back, and then I
Like
did
Helga with Hey Arnold with like a little sanctuary.
With a gum sanctuary.
I also did
sculpture.
this
Why was
really
it in your
gross-
closet?
because it was that like the only place I was like, like nobody
It's
would
her
go in
personal
there.
space.
But this, I'm gonna say a really gross thing because I was a really fucking weird kid, so
Really?
I was scared of waking my mom up to go to the bathroom. I was like deathly scared of waking my mom up. Still am. Because I love my mom, guys.
Why are you afraid of waking your mother up
because
now?
she would now because she like goes crazy if she hears any little thing. So back then I was terrified, and so what I used to do so I wouldn't have to go to the bathroom. I had this like wicker basket from Nicaragua that I had to put my dirty clothes in. I would like get this towel that I would stuff in the bottom of my freaking tamper, and I would piss on it every every night.
No.
to avoid my mom hearing me.
You don't need to do that.
And I'll be honest with you guys, I did it probably still the first year when my brother started talking to Pierre and Fernando, and and then I told my brother. He's like, what the fuck? And he's like, you need to stop doing that. It doesn't matter. You can go to the bathroom. And I was like, but I'm so used to it. Like it's like mess free. It doesn't nobody noticed the smell or anything.
Oh my god.
So yeah, and it would dry.
You poor baby.
So I told my mom was like, she kind of felt bad because she's like, holy fuck, like you were that scared to go to the freaking bathroom. So
It's like,
Good that
yes.
your mom was.
yeah, I told my
But
parents.
why are you afraid to wake up your mother?
Yeah, because you don't know my mom. She is like a beast, like the demon is unleashed if she gets woken up from her slumber. Like, who dares disturb my slumber? Oh
my God.
Yeah, so that had nothing to do with school, but I would do it every night, so kinda. Yeah.
Well,
I would always be like extra careful when I was like handling that one. Like when I was gonna go put it in the wash, it'd be a different towel.
Every time?
Yeah, I'd be like, oh, this is used enough. Let me piss on this one.
Oh god. Why not just go to the bathroom though? Like
Because
She just said it.
I
Mom's
also
crazy.
I used to think also that I would be scared because I was scared of the dark.
Oh.
So I would think that my air conditioning, it would like when it would turn on, it would make these little like noises where I thought it was Jesus like walking, like taking steps into my room.
okay.
Oh my.
Catholic school shit.
I had Catholic guilt, dude. And I also did feel bad about pissing. I thought it was a sin.
To pee?
On the towel.
Speaking of crazy mothers, I went to prom not only my 12th grade year, but my 11th grade year. And my mom decided that year she was going to watch all of the horror prom stories. So the people falling off of the balconies, girls getting raped, and
The tampons. The tampons.
the
filled with
tampons,
vodka.
yeah,
Yes. That's
that went up their hoo-has.
fantastic.
So, my 11th grade year, my mom, it was leading up to prom, and she knew I was going. I already bought my ticket, and she comes up to me, Christina, are you sure you need to go to prom? I'm like, I don't need to, but I want to. I already have the dress and stuff. She's like, but Christina, what if you fall off the balcony? I'm like, Mom, what the fuck do you think I'm going to be doing? Drinking? And I'm like, no, Mommy, we don't drink. And I got all offended. I did drink.
Oh.
Well, not like heavily. Well, no, that's a lie. Heavily. This was when I was 17. I should not
But
have
at
been drinking.
prom
obviously.
or after party? Because we usually leave things for after party.
Yeah,
You shouldn't be
no.
drinking if you're under the age of 21 in the United States, 18 if you're in Europe.
This is very true. You should.
And Canada.
I had
And
no
Canada.
business drinking.
Just to let you guys
Basically,
know.
everywhere else in the world you can drink at 18, but not in the United States. You have to be 21.
I think it's because we're.
So you were breaking the law at 17. Great to know.
I was an outlaw, Ellie.
Oh, excuse me.
But she literally sat there one night and was like, Christina, these are all the things that can possibly happen to you while you're at prom, at the after party of prom. And I was like, Mom, literally none of that's going to happen. We rented a hotel that year, and I thought,
Oh, you had a telly.
I did.
Telly too.
I was in 11th grade and had a telly. It was so ridiculous. And everyone else got drunk. I did not. My mom was like, make sure you don't fall off a balcony, Christy. If you need me to pick you up, I will pick you up. Yeah.
Don't fall off of a balcony.
Off the balcony.
Oh Lord.
Mothers.
I mean, I could probably go on with more stories because my school is fucking crazy, especially with the nun that got murdered on my school property.
Does anyone ever have really sexual stories? Because at my school, for some reason, there was always someone either having sex or getting sucked off in a hallway.
In Braddock, somebody always was. They used to have sex on top of the stage.
On the stage, really?
Yeah, I don't know why. I'm like, that's the first thing you see when you walk in. But whatever. Anyway,
I
so
have one. but-
so we have we're out of time for the stories.
Oh.
I was about to
We
say
need
my
to have a
sexual story.
So was I.
Part two.
Oh, well, okay.
Oh,
Part two will come up.
We'll have a part 2
Yeah.
pretty soon. But we did get a viewer advice email.
Ooh. Oh,
So let's take a little break to regroup ourselves,
Okay.
and
Gotta go peeps.
we're gonna go basically, and we're gonna come back and read this beautiful piece of advice. So we will be right back.
Advice?
Wait, email.
Email.
You're gonna read this.
The
beautiful
email
piece of-
that we got.
But it's not advice. It's a question.
Yeah.
To
No, it's
get
an
advice.
actual thing.
Huh?
Somebody emailed us.
Ask
Yeah, but you're
tastefully.
saying somebody asked somebody sent advice.
Oh no! Somebody
Somebody's
asked.
asking.
Yeah, I'm gonna read the email that's asking for advice. There you
Okay.
go.
There.
Okay, and we're back, guys.
Oh, no. Okay.
We're back on the in the podcast.
Welcome back.
Hey.
I don't know what I'm saying right now. Words are streaming out of my mouth. So Lana's gonna go ahead and read the question we received. Actually, before that, if you guys want to send us anything for us to answer, and it's like a pretty, like, you need some advice or something like that, or you want to ask like a pretty long-winded question, go ahead and email us at asktastefully@gmail.com. That's ASKTASTEFULLY@gmail.com. Did I mess up?
F
No.
you.
Okay. Well, just send it to there, and we'll answer it. And if you want to just send us like a little mini question, just use the hashtag #AskTastefully on Twitter, or just go to our Facebook page, which is facebook.com/TastefullyWeird, and leave us a comment, and we'll probably read it there.
Sure.
So go ahead, either Christina or Silvana to read it.
You can read it, Christina. Do we say who it's from?
Okay.
I don't think they want it because they would have included
Is
their
it
name.
two different questions or is it just one?
It's just one long. Is it two different ones?
I think it's two different questions.
Let me
No,
see.
it's the same thing.
Okay.
It's all in one.
Okay.
Okay.
Go right ahead.
I went on vacation with 10 people and there was drama from beginning to end of trip. People were getting angry because someone didn't do breakfast or someone didn't want to be together with the rest of the friends, etc. I ended up being the emotional listener for everybody because I never get angry. In fact, I get annoyed at drama. And I only walk away when I hear someone having a discussion caused by something that I consider immature or stupid. Here's the problem. Once I got home, I saw my dog and I had absolutely no feelings towards my puppies. I sometimes feel like I'm a sociopath or just a heartless bitch. Don't get me wrong, I don't treat people bad because I believe in karma, but I just can't get strong emotions. I think emotionally stable. I think emotionally stable.
She's probably saying she's emotionally unstable.
Yeah, I think that's what it would.
Zero emotions. Or am I I'm a heartless sociopath? What you think? That was the end of the email.
Am I emotionally stable or am I a heartless sociopath? Is what she said.
No.
That is not what she was trying to say.
That's not the way it reads.
Yeah. I'm pretty much emotionally stable, I think. Or am I a heartless sociopath?
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Well, the puppy thing.
You should always love your pups.
You should
Yeah,
always
that
love
was the thing that
I mean-
stuck out to me the most.
Yeah.
Because that's like, I think that that's alarming a little bit to me.
Your doggies are doggies.
Because they're so like
They're the
they're
purest
unconditionally
companion. Exactly.
loving, and they're harmless animals. They're being like little harmless beings, and I think that if you don't have feelings towards your animals, maybe you shouldn't be a dog owner. I don't know. I'm sorry, but that part I don't know how like that. It's weird that like that whole experience and the vacation made you come back to feel that towards your dogs. Like maybe I don't know. I wouldn't say that. I think it is a little bit of sociopath. Like if it's cool that everybody goes to you for advice and you're kind of like the mediator and stuff. But at the same time, it's important to have emotions, and it's an important part of being a human being to have feelings and to feel stuff. So I think that maybe you just haven't gone through something that has made you, I guess, emotional enough. I don't know.
I think maybe you were on this trip and it just emotionally drained you. Because you had to give a shit, I guess. I don't know, to like your friends. So when you got home, you just didn't want to put up with anything, and maybe that was just like an extra thing you had to put up with at that moment. So I don't know. I don't think that you're heartless. I just think that you should get better friends and hang out with people that are
Less emotionally draining.
less emotionally draining. Because I feel like you were just overused, I guess, and you just needed a break from it, and that's probably why you like disconnected with everything, so that it doesn't affect the way you live your life. I don't know how else to
These
explain
girls,
that.
like the people that you were on vacation with, they sound like typical like.
They sound like bad trip
girls.
people.
And like you kind of should know ahead, because this has happened to my cousin. Like she went on a trip with a whole bunch of people. They all think it's going to be great fun because it's basically like having a house party every day, all day. So everybody goes with the mentality it's going to be super fun. But like at the same time, it's like, no, like when you go to a house party, it's just for that night.
You don't have to
When
do
you're on
any
a
of the cleanup.
vacation, you have like everybody has a different mentality of what's going to happen. And they have different expectations.
That's
So
true.
they should have also gone in knowing that. And yeah, so it happens for every trip. Like somebody's going to piss somebody off because they didn't want to do something. And maybe that because everybody has different expectations. So,
Especially larger groups.
so yeah, you should always
The
expect
larger the
that.
group, the worse it is.
Yeah, because
personally.
that's how it felt. Even family trips that happen. So
Yeah.
Yeah, but you should also, if you're going to go with a bunch of friends, you should know what friends
yeah, I agree.
are good trip people. Because
Whoever planned it should have thought about who's going to mesh.
Yeah.
Well-
because on top of that, like if you have people that you know that you love them, they're your friends and everything, but they're ungiving to other people's plans and they need their plans to be done
Yeah.
first before everybody else's plans, those aren't good trip people because they're gonna trump everything that you're gonna
Well, I mean,
say.
we've had a couple trips where that happens. I'm thinking of one trip in specific
You mean
where half the people end up dropping out of
plans because
plans.
Right, and we learned
even
never
when we're
to go
already
on a
there.
trip.
and we've never gone with them
Yeah.
to Disney ever again.
No, that's very true. Because it scarred me enough where I don't want to go back up with them.
right.
That going with our group is one thing, but adding more people to that group is an entirely different thing.
Well, because you need people that drive with it.
Yeah.
If you don't have people that do it, then you're literally gonna play the devil's advocate and everything and try to make everybody happy, and that's not gonna happen. And
Like
then you
I
know?
trusted you guys. I hadn't met like even Christina and Jonah hadn't met them yet, and I went like not knowing anybody, but I trusted Ellie and Flatey because these were their friends. So I was like, okay. But at the same time, I already knew something was going to happen because I already knew certain people who were going to cause trouble because I had already been hearing things about it.
Right.
So
Well, I mean, leading up to that trip, we had plenty of issues trying to just plan it. So
Yeah, which was a giant red flag.
yeah, it really is.
Yeah, but we never decided to go with certain people ever again.
There was
and
there was another trip that I was supposed to go on with a very large group of people. That I'm sure that if I would have gone, I would have messed up their plans, and I would have just wanted to hurt people.
yeah, you should also your friends should also
you
know
should realize that there are some people you can't hang out with for an extended period of time.
right.
and if you're going on a trip with a lot of people, also everybody needs to know it's okay to split up. Like,
Yeah,
To
you don't have to be, especially in a group of 10 people. Y'all don't got to be together the entire time.
Yeah,
There's
you
no,
don't.
have
there's no
different
need.
like use Uber or rent more than one car or like take your car or whatever.
Plan on other
Right.
activities other than just one thing.
But if it's like just 4 people going,
Yeah.
and you can split up in twos, and if the person's being a fucking asshole, which is what it sounds like, leave them the fuck alone. Be like, okay, well, we're gonna go have fun, and you can go do whatever the fuck you want.
Like, that's true.
And then
You
if
stay
they-
here.
And if they start giving you shit about it, then I mean, be like, dude, you're the only one out of the 4 of us that is having an issue. There's something, that's something you got to deal with. That's not us.
Yeah.
But I've been on trips where I know how certain people are, and I have to plan my trip according to how their mood is. So
Yeah.
I know how, like my one friend, I would have to take her, like I know that by the 3rd day, if I was there, like on Sunday, I know that she's tapped out. Like she's not gonna want to do shit. She's not want to go anywhere. She's gonna bitch the whole time. So you have to, you like I would plan like, okay, so we're leaving early that day.
Yeah.
And I would give up that whole day that I had off just to be like, okay, we're driving home because this person's homesick or whatever the fuck that they would say.
The person's going to be a dick.
Yeah, if the person's gonna be a dick,
It's
you already
gonna ruin
know.
your trip too. Like,
It
why
does.
be there with them even longer than you need to?
Right. So I mean,
There are some people that you literally have to plan around.
Yeah,
It
so-
doesn't happen with everyone, but there are some people you do.
yeah, and I mean,
I have
and
family
if you
members
still
that I
want
have
to
to
go
plan
with those,
around.
yeah, and if you still want to go with those people, just put it in your plans, like how I had to do. Like I wanted to go with these people because I know that for those 2 days that I'm going to be up there, they're going to be fucking awesome, and then on the 3rd day they're fucking assholes. So I'm going to plan my trip around the 2 days that they're going to be awesome. So I mean, you have to plan it. I mean, it sucks, but that's how it is. Like you have bad plan people and good plan people, and some people suck. So it probably was that you went into whatever trip it was with a mentality of I'm gonna relax.
I think high expectations
Yeah.
a little bit.
I'm gonna relax. I'm gonna have fun. I'm gonna drink. I'm gonna be not bothered by anybody.
Your friends, you're
I'm
going to
gonna
have
chill.
a good time.
And then you had the one bad trip person, which is like nagging and bitching, and then everybody's like gets
doesn't
riled
want
up.
to do anything.
Yeah, and then everybody else gets riled up. So
It
I
is
feel
a
like
domino effect.
yeah, I feel like you were probably just so emotionally drained by the time you got home that you were just like, fuck it, I don't want to deal with anything. I just want to sleep.
I think that happens a lot with large groups
Right.
where you plan one thing, and then that one person, it's always that one person who's like, nah.
And then you don't
And
invite
then
that person ever again.
like half the people drop out.
yeah.
But
That's happened
yeah.
to us before.
Yeah.
it has.
So I mean, I think that's what it was. I don't think you're
But
heartless.
but in a way, the thing is, the end of it, like her wrap up, she was kind of saying like,
She has no
this
feeling
is not
towards the
only
pop-ups.
this is not only something that happened the trip. She's basically saying in life, that's how she feels how it's been. That's for her.
I mean, I personally didn't get that. I got it more that she was
Just tired.
She said she's always
she's never had strong emotions.
she's never had strong emotions, and she's never one to give a shit about like of drama and stuff.
Yeah, but not giving a shit about drama's not sociopath.
Right, but then towards the end, but it's just the dog part was the only one that
Yeah.
kind of like
Oh, no,
threw me
for sure.
off.
Going back
Yeah.
to the thought part, that was the only thing that caught off guard. But also, it could be what she was bringing up. You're so emotionally strained that even at this moment, You just don't.
But
Yeah.
how long ago was this? Like, do you love your dog now? Like, do you love
Yeah,
your dog
right.
now?
Right back into us. Do
Yeah,
you like
thanks.
are you okay now with your dog?
If you
or-
don't like your dog, please find him a good puppy home.
Yeah. Because like
Dogs
yeah,
need love,
poor things.
and they give you love.
yeah, I guess to wrap up the answer is just like I guess it's normal and just stop hanging out with people that drain you.
yeah.
People
That's
are assholes.
something-
You don't need to hang out with them.
And not
Like,
everybody
people that
causes
make you
drama.
happy.
Yeah,
There's people that make you happy, and then there's people that you have. It's like trial and error. Friends are trial and error, man, and it sucks, but you have to do
You
it.
have to find the right combination of people.
And if you've been friends with, maybe you've been friends with that person for a million years, and it's they drain you to the point where you literally don't feel anything. You can back off.
or talk to them if
And-
maybe
and
you
tell them.
like be like, hey, you caused me to be unhappy. Like, is there something that's wrong with you? Why do you do this? Why do you like radiate this onto other people?
And if they take it the wrong way, which a lot of people do because they don't like being called out on their shit, then maybe you guys should distance yourself a little bit.
Yep.
It's not wrong to do that.
I mean,
You
do
gotta
have
you
your
gotta be
moments in the
sane too.
past. It's just like we all, we grow. We're not usually the same level as we were with our friends in elementary school
Even college, like
and college. The same. Like there's a moment in time for everyone, and
or a moment of like how much time you spend with for people that you used to spend more time with. Now you don't. 'Cause,
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah. So I mean, yeah,
who
just
you choose
kind
to
of,
spend your time with.
just kind
is
of-
important.
Yeah.
yeah, exactly.
Who you choose to spend your time with also dictates your own moods. So that's also a big thing.
Correct. Maybe yeah.
If you're hanging out with someone that's kind of a dick all the time and kind of they're low energy and they don't actually want to do anything, not that you adopt those, but you certainly adopt
feed off
some
of
of that.
that.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
So take that into consideration. Stop hanging with people that create drama.
Yeah. Get new friends.
Yeah.
Better friends.
Get better friends and give your puppies kisses all day long.
Oh, the puppies.
Okay, guys. So I think that's going to wrap up this episode. I hope everybody enjoyed it. Again, please subscribe to us on YouTube, Google Play, Stitcher, SoundCloud.
iTunes.
Did
Yeah,
I say
a
iTunes already?
review on
Said
iTunes.
YouTube.
I said YouTube?
Yeah.
Oh, I meant iTunes.
I mean, we are on YouTube.
we're on
We
YouTube.
do our earlier podcast. We upload on YouTube every now and then. So if you miss a
Subscribe to that.
podcast, and you can still
Yeah,
catch
if you listen to podcasts solely on YouTube, go ahead and check that out. They should be up there by the end, like completely up to date by pretty soon. They should be completely up to date up there. Yeah, I think that's it, guys. I hope everybody enjoyed, and we'll talk to you in the next pod.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.